In this video we will find the derivative of sine inverse x. So we can let y is equal to sine inverse x. So sine y is equal to x. We know that sine y is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse in a right angle triangle. So we can draw a right angle triangle in which this angle is y and the side opposite to angle y is perpendicular and the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, and this side, which is included side of y and 90, is base. This is also called adjacent side. So now we can see that sine y is equal to x and sine y is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So we have perpendicular upon hypotenuse is equal to x, or we can write perpendicular upon hypotenuse is x upon 1. So we can say that perpendicular is x and hypotenuse is 1. Now we will apply the Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So we have 1 square is equal to b square plus x square. So b square is equal to 1 minus x square and b is equal to square root of 1 minus x square. Now sine y is equal to x. We can take the derivative of this equation. So we have d by dx of sine y is equal to d by dx of sine x. Now we will apply the chain rule. So we have d by dy of sine y multiplied by dy by dx is equal to 1. Now the derivative of sine y is cos y. So cos y dy by dx is equal to 1. So dy by dx is equal to 1 upon cos y. Now cos y is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So we can see in this triangle base is square root of 1 minus x square and hypotenuse is 1. So cos y is equal to square root of 1 minus x square upon 1, or we can say that cos y is equal to square root of 1 minus x square. Now we will put the value of cos y, which is square root of 1 minus x square, in this derivative. So we have dy by dx is equal to 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square, and y is equal to sine inverse x. So we can write sine inverse x instead of this y. So we have derivative of sine inverse x is equal to 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square.